Tony D and Little Joan with another unnerving trailer for a horror movie called Longlegs, starring Nick Cage and Micah Monroe. From Neon. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. See here, she has the book, The 9 Circles of Hell. Starts drawing symbols, the music, the sounds, very unnerving. Just like in the other video I just looked at. That one was more about isolation, although this is very isolating. A lot of the characters are in the shot by themselves. Nick Cage is supposed to be in it. I don't see him, I don't think, in any of these shots. Maybe I hear him. If you listen to the sounds very closely, sounds like he makes a noise at some point later in the film. I'm not sure. Is he the killer in this? Is that why we don't see him? It's kind of a messed up trailer. Written and directed by Osgood Perkins. Osgood Perkins. So, coming soon. I'm kind of surprised they don't put Nick Cage in it. You know? Just at least one shot of him. I have no idea what the plot is. Let's see if there's any more data. No. I think we have to go to our old friend, the IMDb. Okay. Let's see if we got some long legs. Here we go. Nick Cage. All right. FBI agent Lee Harker is assigned to an unsolved serial killer case that takes unexpected turns, revealing evidence of the occult. Harker discovers a personal connection to the killer and must stop him before he strikes again. Okay, so I think what we're seeing here is Nick Cage as the killer, which is why you don't see him in it. Otherwise, I think you would have seen him. So, yeah. So she's the FBI agent. It's a very weird trailer. It's no indication of who anybody is. They're just sort of in it. Here's another scene where, I don't know, they look like they're sweeping up in maybe a barn, and they find a crucifix on the floor. It's weird. And then this kid looking out a window at a snowy car, like, it's just a bunch of images. This is sort of, I mean, the music really sets the tone. It is creepy. I kind of want to see it, but at the same time, I kind of didn't know what it was about until I read about it. And that, you know, that feels, it doesn't bode well. But Nick Cage as a full-blown insane guy, I mean, that's usually a good time, entertainment-wise, right? Nick Cage can pull that off. I mean, he can pull off crazy. So, I'd like to see him as the hero, but could be interesting seeing him as the bad guy. If he's even the bad guy in this, I don't know. Maybe he's just the mailman. I don't know. They don't really tell you much. I think they need a better trailer. I mean, it's very atmospheric. Don't get me wrong, but why not give us a couple of lines of dialogue, a voiceover, something? So, I'm not sure. That, I think, is Nicolas Cage right there. I think it's him hiding his face. Can't tell, though. See, if I play it, it immediately cuts away. There's too much stuff going on. So, yeah, you got my attention, but, you know, it's not something I'm going to go to. I definitely won't go to the theaters for this. There's just not enough here. For streaming, if I see it on streaming, I might check it out. Oh, yeah, that looked crazy and creepy. If I'm up for a crazy and creepy time. But I think you hurt the movie more than you help it. but there'll probably be some other trailers. See, this is the thing. Multiple trailers. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of multiple trailers. Maybe if it's a known franchise like in Marvel and you've got big money, you do multiple trailers, maybe even with the characters addressing the camera and, fun things like that. When you're talking about a horror movie that just kind of comes out of nowhere, I don't know if this helps. Micah Monroe, I'd never heard of her, so why not give her a couple lines, at least? At least to tell us the basics of this thing. Just a bunch of unnerving sounds in the background. I mean, maybe if you released this at Halloween, I'd say then sure. If you hold this until Halloween, then it kind of doesn't matter because it's obviously a horror movie. Everybody wants to see horror movies on Halloween. There's a ton of them out, so yeah. But if it's going to be this to me is more of like police investigation, murder mystery with horror, then I think we need a little more data here. Just to tell us it's a serial killer. That's enough. Just one line. Just one line. A newspaper headline, which is pretty cliche, but like a, TV headline, something on the phone, police track serial killer, something like that. Just to give us that much at least. Otherwise, she's an FBI agent. She looks a little young to be an FBI agent, have to be honest. Are we doing another Silence of the Lambs kind of thing? I don't think a FBI agent who's that young is going to be taking on a serial killer by herself out in the middle of nowhere. Just doesn't seem like something that would happen. But again, maybe if you gave us some data, it would make a little more sense. So, all atmosphere. It's good atmosphere. It's creepy. I'll give you that. It's creepy as F. It interests me. So you achieve that. Is that Nick Cage there? No. I think that's an actress. It's hard to tell. Yeah, just screaming. So, Longlegs. Look for it coming soon. Or don't. I don't know if they even want you to see this thing. Why is it that when Nick Cage puts out a movie, it's got to be a secret? It's kind of like that way with the last one, Dream Scenario. Kind of barely promoted Nick Cage, kind of like marginalized him in his own movie. Why? He's a big name. People like Nick Cage. I don't think people hate Nick Cage. Even Nick Cage detractors, they don't hate him. Maybe they're sick of seeing him. Maybe they think his movies aren't great, but yeah, I don't think you need to marginalize Nick Cage. He's a big name, so promote him. Say, starring Nick Cage, Longlegs. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. If you can find a more based take, I say take it. I will be doing the live stream tomorrow where we do it live. No, wait. What's today? Today's Friday. No, Sunday I'll be doing it. Every day feels like a Sunday when you don't have events to do this week. Although I'm having a great time. I got to say, I'm very recharged and refreshed this week. Went out to lunch 2 days in a row. That was crazy. I didn't have any money, but I got taken out. It was really nice. Did oysters yesterday and cheesesteaks today. It's been a great week. So I guess it's going to be a great, relaxing weekend. Hope to see you there. We'll see you